Some other ground I want to cover is, in the previous video, I didn't have very much of a goal of what I wanted to say, and yet I made it. It seems to happen that way, that sometimes the video doesn't have a goal and yet it goes somewhere and then it ends and it's like, okay, that's what the video was, so I'm fine with that. But at the same time, Mario does seem to have a goal in these games, and like, for example, at the beginning of Mario Galaxy, he runs somewhere and, you see him sort of running down the path. And there's something about that scene I want to investigate, because there's a sequence of events. We get that little storybook at the beginning, and I think the last page of that storybook is a big, round, shining orb, which I assume is the moon, although it could just be any shining round object, I suppose. Then after that, we see Peach inscribed in the round, shining full moon. Okay, so we get those two sort of shining orbs, one after another, and for whatever that's worth. Then we get this scene with Mario running, and he runs towards this light that's also a circle. It's sort of a semicircle because it's a door, I guess, or a tunnel, but it is still like, I would say there are three very similar images coming one after the other of a shining round light. But in the case of Mario's light, he's running towards that light, right? It's a doorway, it's a tunnel, it's some sort of an entrance that he's going into. It's an entrance to the festival town, a town that has a big festival going on, and he's entering into it. The entrance is this big round circle. Then, of course, if Peach is inscribed in a moon, Peach herself is also where Mario is going towards. He's going in that direction, in the direction of the circle. Now, something I want to say about that is Peach, by the end of this whole intro sequence, we get this close-up of her eye. She's like, and she can see this UFO is reflected on her eye. Now, the thing I want to focus on that is, we could potentially have gotten a close-up of both her eyes, but we don't. We get a close-up of one eye, right? And then, of course, in this eye, there's a UFO reflected. A UFO is round as well, for whatever that's worth. There's a lot of round within round within round in this whole intro sequence. It's like it seems to me like an overabundance of roundness, right? The round UFOs. And as all these people rise up from the earth, we see that the point they're rising up from has left a spiral cloud shape in it, almost also as if to say, all this business of the Bowser and co. descending down to earth has generated a whole sort of whirlwind, a circular structure in the earth, right? So again, there's sort of a roundness feeling. And Rosalina, when Mario wakes up, is also, as I said, so one thing I want to say about her is she obviously also has one eye.